Hi, Mr. Newport. Okay, here we go. Just to recap, we've got us 6139 6000 from, I think, February 70. Hey, my memory's great. February 1970. It's got the original two-part sweep. The two-part sweep has been misaligned. That's where it resets to. I'm hoping I'm going to be able to get that right with that to be able to keep your hand. Dial looks good. Your loom is darkened on the hands and the dial. I'll have to clean that up. Indicator ring rotates as it ought to. Crystal's hacked up. Well, nothing to it but to do it, really. I know I just opened this, so I should be able to just open it. Blow. Here's your old case back gasket. With your true Pogue style weight, which is interesting. Weight looks like it's in good shape. A fair amount of extra grease on here. Somebody was lubricating things that either over lubricating or lubricating something, or who knows. A little bit of corrosion on your movement ring spring, nothing major, but I want to hand clean that regardless. Your button seal cracked off. Not much left of that. You'll be able to play with that because I'm going to send it back to you and you can look at it and say, if that isn't a broken button seal. Come on, out we got. Come on. Oh, goodness sake, come on now. There's your other one, and that one broke too. Let's get your balance out. I'm sure there are people who are always like, why do you do it that way? that is taking the balance out with the movement still in the case. Because the movement in the case were designed to work together to protect the movement, and so we want to do our best to protect everything. And a long time ago, I used to do the thing you're supposed to do, which was to take the movement out and then pull the balance, and the whole movement flipped over because I was working on it, and the balance came out. So I'm like, I'm never doing that again. Rightly or wrongly, that's how I do it. There's that. Okay. Wow, the heck happened there? Yeah, oh, the whole hand is loose. We have a cracked hand tube. That's the big question. Let's see if I can get this to sit down where it is supposed to sit down. Well, okay, it looks like the whole hand tube is moving. I'm gonna have to see what's up with that. Let's see if it's cracked. I'm gonna do my best to save it, obviously. There's that. Hands are all off. Let's get your dial off. So February 70 is your case back date. And it looks like September 70. no, yeah, September 70 is the dial date. Put that up there. Testing the intermediate. Wow, look, your bridge is in nice shape. Chronograph wasn't used a lot. When this is your hammer right here, so when you reset it, this lever pushes this hammer and the hammer goes this way. This is the reset face for the minute counter. This is the reset face for the chronograph. This is the intermediate wheel. And these are not supposed to have any drag at all, because if they have any drag whatsoever, it'll stop this and can slow the watch down. So they have you test with a little paintbrush. So if that's how easily it turns before service, should be good after service, I hope. Your spring's all wampus. I don't know what's up with that. Grease. Big old fingerprint on this wheel. If you were the FBI, you could figure out who did that. Your lower mainspring arbor, wow, it is really worn. Look at this, it's eating into the top of the bridge here. It's because the bottom end of this is so worn, the whole thing's tipping over enough that the ratchet can tip over in contact here. I've seen worse. Believe you me. Oh, I've seen worse. Okay, I'll be swapping this upper bushing out for a jewel. That's something I have to do. The rest of it looks pretty clean. If dirty and unoiled and then overoiled. Testing your chronograph wheel. Yes, it looks good. Okay, here comes the fun. Let's see what that lower mainspring arbor port looks like. It looks really, really worn. Oh, and your barrel is mostly opened up. Look at that. Your barrel's been dragging around. Yeah, it's barely closed. I don't know how long it's been like that. I mean, obviously a long time. Ew. Somebody went and oiled right over the S2. Urgh, I hate it when they do that. It's just, I have to hand clean this stuff. Let me take that and put that over here because I got to pull all that apart and redo it. I have to machine this out to put a jewel in there. That's probably the next thing I'm going to deal with. So let me deal with that and then I will come back. Okay, I've got the first prep work done for that. Now it is time to pull the calendar. Grease. Lots of it. What the heck? The cap jewel's on upside down. I've never seen that before. I've never ever seen that. I'm astonished the watch even ran. See? See how the jewel is completely flat? That's the underside. The top is curved. Never seen that before. That's crazy that someone did that. Nuts. Wow. That's really something. I don't even know how they managed to get the thing together. It's not supposed to work like that. Wow, that's bananas. Okay. Get out. There we go. Grease, grease, grease. Okay, that is the main plate taken apart. Oops. There, okay. Wait, would you get in there? Stop fighting me. Go. Go. Thank you. Okay, let's get this mainspring out of here. Hang on, I'm fighting with your mainspring. Okay. This mainspring's definitely tweaked. Went a few places. See? Wow, wow. Yeah, it's really, really, see how it's off a center? We might want to consider replacing it. That's pretty hacked up. I mean, I'll clean it and see what I can do with this. Somebody was fooling with this and they didn't know what they were doing. And when you have this kind of thing, what happens is that the mainspring won't uncoil smoothly. These coils, when the things are all wrapped up, are supposed to sort of be able to move over each other without catching. When you have these kinds of like hills and valleys here, it makes it so it doesn't slide smoothly. I'll clean it up and see what I can do, but it looks a little gnarly right now. Any case, I've got to swap this out, got to put that bushing in, got to hand clean all this stuff, got to finish jeweling the lower mainspring arbor port, and then clean everything. And let's see, what else do I need to do? Crystal. That's going to go in with the case stuff. Okay, there's that. There's your case. Okay, let me get to work on this mainspring and other stuff. I'm going to come back probably when the movement is clean, and so we'll go from there. Okay, let's see what we got. It's been running for, I don't know, 5 or 6 minutes. I have no idea what we're going to get. Hey. Even better. Your barrel was bad, by the way, your whole barrel. It just wouldn't even snap together. So it's the original mainspring, but with a replacement barrel. Let's look at this bead error. Okay, I'm going to get rid of that bead error first. I'm going to move the stud carrier clockwise, which will effectively shorten the hairspring, which will make it go faster. Let's see. No, I was wrong. So that means that when I put this down, I'm going to go counterclockwise now, which will lengthen the hairspring, which will make it stop gaining so much time. Almost there in terms of bead error. Almost there. It's a few more taps, and that seems there's another tap there. Boy, I was really worried about this movement too with that mainspring. I didn't know what we were going to get. Oops, way too much. Okay, I'll try to take that down a little bit. Tap it up a little. Tap, tap. That's pretty solid. You can see the line is right on. The way this works is if it's losing it's losing time, it'll be drawn out like this. If it's gaining, it'll be going up like this. Here, it's just skipping along. Right over here, let me tap it up a bit. Tap, 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 tap. That's a little too much. Let me tap it down. Tap, tap, tap. Okay, this is pretty looking okay. Let me do, this is chronograph stopped. Let's go chronograph running, which right now, 3, 2, 1. We shouldn't see really any change. It should be more or less the same. We need a little bit. I'm going to tap it down. Tap, tap. What's nice is that right about here is where it pushed over the minute counter wheel, and it didn't. You didn't see a big deviation in accuracy or anything else. It just pushed it over, which is great. I want to tap it up a little bit. Tap, tap. Ooh, too much. I saw that one move. Yeah. That one was. Oh, we'll see. No, I want to go up a little. No, a little more. Yeah, look at that. Oh, we're getting some nice numbers. I'll tap it up a little bit. Boy, these are fantastic numbers. Holy cow. Again, same thing. There shouldn't be any real change dial up to dial down. It should be about the same. Getting a little more beat error dial up, but extremely minor. Nice, nice. No, I'm happy with this. Okay, I'm going to cap it and let this continue running, and I'm going to go back to working on buttons and case and all that other kind of stuff. Okay, let me get to that. This is where we're at now. Your watch is assembled. There's my servicing mark, that little black circle you see there. It's marked and dated for today. Watch is definitely a runner. It came out really well. With that mainspring worried me, but it came out very well. Let's, whoops, where'd that go? Okay, let's cap that up for now. And I'll crank that down when I'm all done. And this is what it looks like. Oh, whoops, I never set the date right yet. It's today. Today's the 4th. It's Thursday the 4th. It is currently 2:03. And there is your watch. Now, this hand tube was split, so I couldn't get it to hold the way it was. The way I got this hand tube to hold the hand was I used an epoxy in order to get in there. It's I'm talking a speck, tiny amount of epoxy to basically fill the sort of the loose space and to hold. But you can see it drops now right where it ought to, and it returns right where it should. Now this is always my advice for a 6139. You can either leave the chronograph running or leave it stopped, whatever you want to do. The big danger to a 6139 is in the stopping and the reset, especially the reset. I strongly recommend, you can time whatever you want to. Okay, I just timed something and it was 24 seconds. Okay, great. Now, don't reset it from here. It puts a lot of force into the reset and the hand moves really quickly. And if you reset hard enough and this minute hand is in the way, this hand can flex as it's coming back and hit this hand and then you can damage the chronograph wheel. So time whatever you want to time, but then let it run again so that it will come around to the top right after it pushes over the minute counter wheel and then reset. That's the best way to really get to treat it kindly. The loom cleaned up well. You still got some patination on the hands here, but it's much better than it was. You can see how bright that is. Dial loom cleaned up well. You have some marks on the top, especially this marker right here, but it's improved. Okay, let's look at that hand. It pushes right over as it should. Now you stop it. Now you reset it. Indicator ring rotates 360 degrees via the crown in both directions. Just like that. She's looking good. Ready to come back? And that's about it. Let me know what questions you've got. Other than that, I think we're all set. Thank you so much.